Hello and welcome to this pre-somatic meditation rollout. In this video, we are going to release all the parts of your body that are connected to the ground when you do reclined somatic meditation. So this rollout will actually start the night before you do your meditation, or maybe the morning before. But actually, let's just say the night before, when you'll do your connective tissue practice for your feet. So you'll do the soft squash ball underneath your feet the night before, and that will take care of your feet. So let's just do a check-in before we start this practice with all the points of your body that are going to be on the floor. And make sure to drink lots of water before you do this. I have a glass of water here, so you're going to stay hydrated before and during and after. So have a glass of water with you. I'll link to a video on the importance of staying hydrated during this. So you're going to lie down with your hands on your belly, your knees bent, and your feet flat on the floor. And I want you to just check in at the beginning and feel the connection between your feet on the floor, your pelvis, your mid-back at your ribs, your upper back, your shoulders here, your elbows, and your head. And just feel for tension in your body, particularly at your pelvis, your rib cage, your upper back, your shoulders, your neck, and your head. And just make a mental note of that. And then we're going to use your foam roller now. And we're going to start to release all these parts of your body. So you'll take your foam roller lengthwise on your mat, and I'm just going to have a little drink of water before I start. You want to make sure you're well hydrated throughout this. And you're going to sit up on the edge of your foam roller, lie down on it. And you're just going to place the hands by the sides of your body, and you're just going to start by rolling from side to side and breathing. And then take your hands at the base of your ribs. Breathe into the fronts and backs of your ribs. As you breathe out, sink into your roller. And then take your hands up into your armpits. Breathe into your upper armpits. And again, as you breathe out, feel your upper back sink into the foam roller. And then bring one hand at your pelvis and one hand at your upper chest. Breathe into your entire torso, breathing right into the base of your pelvic floor and right into the upper chest. Breathe out, sink into your roller. And then you're going to take your arms straight up into the air, make a steeple mudra here, And you want to take your legs nice and wide so you have a wide base of support for balance. And then what you're going to do here is you're going to slide the roller to your left and roll to your left, but you're going to make sure your hair isn't going to get caught underneath the roller first. So you're going to slide the roll to the left and roll over onto the left side of your shoulder and the left side of your hip. And then you're going to breathe in back center. Slide the roller over to the right and roll over onto your right shoulder and your right hip. So this is really nice for releasing your upper back and also your upper back and your glutes. I'm maybe gonna have to stop and tie my hair back. Okay, so you're rolling slowly over onto one shoulder and one hip, and then over onto the other shoulder and the other hip. And the reason why my hair has never gotten caught before is because I do this in the morning and my hair is always tied back then. And Tim just called this the Charlie's Angel mudra, which I like.
Makes me very bold. I'm thinking Farrah Fawcett, not Cameron Diaz.
So rolling slowly, keeping your legs wide, that will help you with balance, breathing. And you can also, when you feel any spots where you feel any trigger points or stuck stress, they're called adhesions in your fascia. So I've got a really good one right here on my upper right side of my back. I'm going to stop, take a deep breath. And then let it sink and drop through. Okay? So you can always pause the video and stay longer in these. Come back to the center, and we're going to release that down now. And we're going to move on to your glutes now. So you'll just extend through your right leg, roll off your foam roller, come onto your back, and you're going to bend your knees, press into your feet, take your foam roller underneath your glutes now, and you're going to cross your left leg over the top of your right thigh, draw your legs in, so you're doing a glute stretch, and then you roll over onto your left glute. And you have to kind of feel around until you find that you'll find the sweet spot. And when you find it, you're just going to roll out and in. So you'll find the spot in your glute where it's tender. And then you're just going to roll out and in. So roll, you're going to roll in your piriformis here. And then you're going to circle and keep breathing. And then we'll switch sides. So you guys can just stay where you are. You're actually going to cross your right ankle over your left thigh now. Draw your left knee in. And then you roll over onto your glute until you find that sweet spot where it feels more tender. And then you're just going to roll in and out. So if you think of your glute like a fan, it's like you're rolling on that fan there. So you're rolling in and out. Breathing. And if this is too much, you can always do it on your bed so that there's less pressure on it. And then we'll circle. And circle the other way. Okay, and then you're going to release that lower down on your hips, and you can just check in with that piece, feet, pelvis, and feel how much more connected to the ground your glutes and your feet are so far, even your upper back, and we're going to do a little bit more on your upper back now. So roll to your side, and you're going to come and bring that foam roller up onto your upper back now. So that's the next piece here. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. I'm going in order, so I shouldn't be. Okay, so what you're going to do here is similar to what we've done in the past for your upper back. You're going to place your foam roller right underneath your shoulder blades, and then you're going to just roll little tiny movements back and forth, nice and slow here. And we'll just start first working our way up towards the very tops of our shoulders. And then we'll start working our way down to underneath our arms. So we're just doing very small movements, and you can stop and take focused breaths too. So you feel the tension sinking down through all the layers. And then you pick it up again, and you do those very slow, small rolls through the foam roller. Just smoothing out, ironing out all the tension in your upper back. So we're gradually making our way down to underneath your arms. And pause when you feel more tension. You're going to take a nice, smooth, focused breath. And feel that tension dissolve down through all the layers of the fascia. Just going to right underneath your arms where your lats are. And then what you're going to do is you're going to roll to the side underneath your lats. Inhale back to the center. And exhale, roll to the other side underneath your lats. Inhale to the center. And you could even just put your glutes back down on the ground, so you're just rolling from side to side here, slowly, slowly, slowly. So again, you're thinking about it like ironing out all the tension, breathing. And then you're going to come back to the center, take a deep breath. And then you're going to sit up. And you're going to come around into child's pose. And you're going to take the foam roller in front of you. And we're going to roll out our forearms now in child's pose. So you can open your knees as much as is comfortable for you. And all you're going to do here is you're going to roll forward into child's pose. And I don't really want you to go on your elbows. So as far as it comes into child's pose so that you can come into full extension of child's pose for you. And then roll back up so that you're rolling through your forearms. And exhale, roll forward into child's pose so that you're rolling out the tension in your forearms. So you're flat on your forearms right now, right on the meaty part of it, right in the center of your forearms. Inhale up. And exhale, roll out through your forearms. And you get to determine how much weight you want to put on your forearms. And inhale up. And then what you're going to do now is come onto the insides of your forearms, so your palms face. Exhale, roll out. And inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll out. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll out. Inhale, roll up. And then I want you to come on the insides. Exhale, roll out so the backs of your hands are facing. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll out. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll out. And inhale, roll up. Okay, so now you've released your forearms, and we have one more piece to do. And if you can sit up on a meditation cushion, that would be great so that you can have your hips lower and you don't undo anything we've just done. So what we're doing when we do all this myofascial release is we're releasing trigger points to reestablish proper movement patterns so you can have pain-free movement and ultimately establish and re-enhance your performance. Okay, so stretching alone is not enough because if you imagine a bungee cord with a knot in it and you stretch the bungee cord, it actually just makes the knot tighter. So what we're doing with these kind of fascial releases, like using the soft foam roller, and we're actually going to just do some self-myofascial release now, is actually getting at those knots that we can't get access to when we're stretching. So let's start. You're going to make a nice soft fist here, and you're going to place it right behind your ear. There's a bony process there, bone there. It's your mastoid process. And what you're going to do is take that soft fist. Yeah, Tim's going to do it behind the camera too. And you're just going to go down the back of your neck nice and gently towards your back. So you're just going to go down the back of your neck towards your back. So we'll glide your knuckles down towards your back 3 times. And then you're going to take 3 fingers, all your fingers, 4 fingers, and you're going to place your fingers there, right underneath that mastoid process under your ear, and you're going to slowly turn your fingers, your head in the opposite direction. And as you do that, what's going to happen is your fingers will slide along the base of your skull, and it creates more space between your neck muscles and your spine. So let's do that. And then you're going to keep your head turned and you're just going to do really gentle circles here. And this helps to provide blood flow and nutrients and oxygen to the area. And it will soften the tissue. So can you feel that? You can just keep your shoulders relaxed too. You can start to feel this whole area softening up and releasing. And then you're going to keep that soft fist again, starting at the same spot. You're going to turn your head towards and bring your soft fist down towards your breastbone. And you're going to go a little more gently here because the front of your neck can be a little more tender. We'll do that 3 times. So we're turning our head towards our soft fist now. And then one more time, we're doing it from that same spot, and this time we're going to go straight down the side of our neck and turn our head away. And breathe. So personally, I find this release better than using the foam roller, but using the foam roller for me, lying on it is too much, is too triggering for my neck. So maybe this works better for you too. This is really good if you get headaches and neck and shoulder tension. Okay, and then just pause here and feel the difference between your 2 shoulders and the neck on either side. You can probably even see it on me, even though we've already done that fascial release. And then we're going to do the other side. So you start at the back of your neck. And you'll just have to ignore the wire there. And you go down the back of your neck towards your back. So soft fist under your ear. Glide your knuckle down towards your back 3 times. And then you're going to take all your fingers and you're going to just place them there and turn your head away. And you'll feel that creates, your fingers glide and it creates all this space between all this tense muscles in your spine. So start to feel your muscles becoming nice and soft like a baby's muscles. And feel the tension releasing. And then you're going to stay right under that bony part there, and you're just going to keep your head turned to the side here, and you're just going to gently circle your fingers in there. And here you're just bringing that nice oxygenated, nutrient-rich blood flow to this area, staying off your spine. And then what we're going to do is make that soft fist again. And you start at the back, right underneath that bony part. And you turn your head towards, and you bring it down towards your breastbone. And then one more, starting from the back there, turning your head away and straight down the side. Oh, it just feels so good. And one more like that. Okay, and then check in with both your shoulders, see if they're more relaxed, if your neck feels more relaxed, your jaw feels more relaxed. And then we're going to check in with the whole thing on the ground again, check in with your 10 points again. Okay, so you're lying down with your knees bent, feet flat on the floor, hands on your belly, and you're just checking in with your somatic meditation position, feeling the difference from the beginning. Just feeling if your glutes feel more connected to the ground, the base of your rib cage, your elbows, your shoulders, your upper back, and your head. Take a deep breath in. And see if your breath feels more even through your body, and see if there's just more ease throughout your body and less tension as well. So that's just a little pre-somatic meditation rollout that I created for you. And I find it useful to do before somatic meditation to roll out any tension. It's kind of like a little bit of a pre-somatic meditation rollout. I think it works really well. It allows you to really release into the ground. Let me know if you like it and leave some comments. And I hope you find it useful too. Namaste.